Hi, and welcome to my online IELTS writing course. If you're watching this video, you're likely either new to the IELTS or you're having some trouble hitting the writing band you need. In either case, these YouTube resources will help. So let me give you a quick overview of the program. In this video series, we are going to address both the academic and general writing tests. To get you to IELTS writing success, you will need to run through several lessons organized into a 3-step program. So after the playlist for latest uploads, you will see Step 1, understand Task 1 and 2 structure and how the IELTS writing test works. Step 2, learn how to apply Task 1 and 2 structure to your writing by watching these model responses. And Step 3, use these ongoing lessons to strengthen your grammar, lexical resources, and overall coherence. Step 1 covers several critical topics that will establish a strong foundation for you as an IELTS writer. And it is imperative you commit yourself to ensuring you understand the lesson content. The topics we will cover in this section include how your IELTS writing will be graded, how to build a solid IELTS study plan, how to understand Task 1 and 2 questions, how to structure effective Task 1 and 2 responses, how to construct a thesis or declare a discussion, how to fulfill the components that will be used to establish your mark, so namely task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resources, and grammatical range and accuracy. So as I mentioned, in Step 2, I will demonstrate how to use what you have learned in Step 1. In this step, I will write complete model Task 1 and 2 responses while you watch to show you exactly how to apply what has been learned in Step 1 to your IELTS writing. Step 3 is unique for 2 reasons. Firstly, it is at this step that you will need to start receiving personal feedback on your writing. So either through an IELTS instructor, or if you do not have that resource available to you, log on to IELTSnetwork.com and you can post your writing there and receive feedback from the community. Receiving feedback is a critical step to your development as a writer because it highlights exactly what you need to do to improve. Step 3 is also unique in that it is an ongoing video library of lessons that I contribute to every week. These lessons will boost your grammar and lexical resources and will push you to increase the overall level of coherence in your writing, which is a direct precursor to doing well in the task achievement portion of the mark. So between these 3 steps, you will be able to make a marked improvement in your IELTS writing. Now I also have a few other playlists which I've entitled Appendix A, Appendix B, Appendix C, and Appendix D. And in Appendix A, I've grouped all of the material that I've made for the other 3 sections of the exam. That's not what I'm focusing my YouTube page on. I'm heavily focusing on the writing section of the examination, but there are these other resources and mock tests that you can use to help yourself develop in the 3 other sections of the exam. Appendix B is a grouping of the interviews that I've done with successful IELTS takers. So it's a good place to help motivate yourself, firstly, if you're having kind of a down day. It's also a nice place to try a few strategies. If you're looking for strategies to experiment with and to put together a formula that works best for you as far as the IELTS is concerned, come here, listen to the interviews, and try a couple of the strategies that worked for other IELTS test takers. Appendix C is a grouping of my paid and unpaid products and services. So there are tutorial videos regarding how to use IELTSnetwork.com, for example. I also group all of the results from any contests that we have held here. There's information regarding my ebooks and online courses. And other small websites that I've started in the past that are IELTS related. And Appendix D is a grouping of the videos on my YouTube page that are old and the quality is not that great, but they are still relevant. And if you are interested in watching them, I leave them up for you to sift through. Several of these videos I've remade or grouped together, so you'll see that some of these videos date back to, I think, as far back as 2007, when I couldn't upload more than 10 minutes at a time. So you'll see the videos grouped by number, so 104, 204. Anyway, I just so that you know that these videos, I have grouped them into the current catalog, and so that they will appear in step 1, step 2, and step 3 as a large single unit. But if you wanted to see the original versions of these videos, I leave them in this sort of graveyard playlist. Okay, so that's an overview of the program. I hope you find it helpful. Come join us at IELTSnetwork.com and introduce yourself. Let us know what your aspirations are for the IELTS. And I hope to receive your success story soon. Good luck with your studies.